is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel with me, Ty Fishing. We are headed over to Steve's house where he is going to show you how to cure skein, salmon skein, so you'll be able to do it yourself. You won't have to buy it anymore. You won't have to have somebody else do it. I know a lot of you guys are just getting into float fishing and don't really know how to do it. So Steve's going to show you how to do it so you can catch king salmon. But before we do that, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share this video. It helps me out a lot. Let's head over to Steve's.
Hello everyone, we are doing another Skein video because our response to the first one a few years ago was really good. We're going to give you an updated version. Same process, you know, same bunch of clowns doing the same thing, but we'll get right into it. So we have Ponte's Fire Cure, and I like to do the Great Lakes Cure, which is 10 hours of this and 10 hours of Borksifier. Now, what this is going to do is that Fire Cure is going to extract the yolk and juices from your roe, and Borksifier is going to put it back in and make it tacky for you. I like a drier skein, which is why I go heavy on the Borksifier. But it's very important that you do 10 hours of this and then 10 hours of this for a really good cure. So we'll get right into it. It's a good cure. It's a good color. We like the red rouge. You can do anything. It's your preference, but this is what works for us. Go sparingly with Fire Cure. And the reason you go sparingly is because too much will burn your roe. And you may ask yourself, what does that mean, Steve? Well, this is what it means. When you put too much Fire Cure on your roe, they become hard and rock-like. And what that does is it prevents it from milking when it hits the water. And your salmon, when they see your skein, like a big fat cloud of milk to come off your glob. So that's about as much I would do on one side. I'm going to get on crevices and whatnot. Now, if you see some little spots that like you haven't hit, it's not really a big deal because it's going to go back in a bag. It's going to cure anyways. Less is really more when you do this too, guys. I mean, like I said before, you don't want to burn your roe. I mean, this stuff is pretty messy anyways, but if you can make it less messier, I mean, kudos to you. I'm going to massage all that cure right in there. Okay, so now both of our egg sides of our skeins are cured. What we want to do is take our remaining skeins, flip them over, and now we want to cure the unexposed side. Now, when you do this, you can be a little liberal with this. You want this to be really nice and firm. Okay. Massage your cure into the back side of your skeins. Got your little crevices, whatever. You've probably noticed some eggs aren't totally cured. It's like I said before, this isn't a big deal. It's going to get cured. Don't worry. Less is more in these situations. Okay. The first process of your cure is done. Join us in 10 hours and we'll show you the other half.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back 10 hours later. You know, obviously there is more skein here. I was lucky enough to harvest some fat wagons, you know, earlier in the week from a Lake Ontario tributary. So, part 2. We are now using Ponte's Borksifier. This is basically borax, salt, and sugar. And what this does is, if you notice, these eggs are very juicy. We don't like no drippy. We want a dry skein. So we're going to use Borksifier to soak up that remaining juice and make it tacky. Be liberal. I could use this whole bottle and it would fish fine. I'm not going to use the whole bottle, but basically you could. With fire cure, you have to be conservative. With Works of Fire, be liberal. You can use any color you want. I'm only using natural because I couldn't find the red. But I mean, if I had the red, I would just do that. This doesn't change the color at all, so the fire cure is pretty good at keeping that red dye in there. Mix it all up in there. Tight little crevices. Okay, our skein side is cured. Repeat the process of the fire cure. Flip them puppies over. So like I said, you can be liberal with this. So be liberal with it. Now, if you like a juicier skein, I mean, you're a monster, but I respect it. If you're a civilized angler and like a dray skein, I commend you. All right, guys, that is it. Give these 10 hours. You could fish these skeins right now if you want to, but give these 10 hours for a really dry, tacky skein. So when it hits the water, you get a big cloud of that milk. There you go. I mean, this cure has not changed for me in, you know, I don't know, 7-8 years. I've been float fishing for salmon now, so I went to this cure and I have never looked back. So, you know, do the cure, get in the water, catch some fish. We'll see y'all later.
That is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share this video. It helps me out a lot. Hope you guys learn how to make some skein for you guys yourselves. Hope you guys will go out, try this, and fish it, and definitely catch some fish. You guys will. I already know you will. Kings love this stuff, and you guys will slam them. But yeah, so I hope this was information for you guys that you guys didn't know, or if you already knew it, you know, just refresh the brain. And yeah, so subscribe to the channel, share this video, and like this video. It's been a lot. Thanks. See you in the next episode with me, Ty Fishing.